What if everything we've built vanished? Every city, every power plant, every line of code gone in a single night. No internet, no electricity, no skyscrapers, only you and the memory of the world that once was. Could humanity start over? And if we did, how long would it take to rebuild civilization from nothing? 1. The reset. Imagine a massive solar storm, one powerful enough to fry every electronic device on Earth. Planes fall silent, satellites burn out, the digital age collapses in seconds. The survivors are thrown back thousands of years into a world where knowledge exists, but tools don't. We still remember how the modern world worked, but without machines, can memory alone rebuild civilization? 2. Back to the Stone Age. Again, within weeks, cities turn into graveyards of steel. Food runs out, gasoline becomes useless. Our first challenge, survival. We'd hunt again, forage again, just like our ancestors. The human story restarts with one question. Can modern humans live without modern comfort? 3. The rediscovery of fire and tools. In the ashes of civilization, we'd return to the basics. Fire, stone, shelter. But unlike the first humans, we have an advantage: memory. We know fire needs oxygen. We know metal can bend. It wouldn't take thousands of years this time, maybe just decades. Soon, survivors would rediscover blacksmithing, simple chemistry, and farming. The second birth of technology begins with sparks in the dirt. 4. The new agriculture. The rise of civilization has always started with food. Once people can feed others, they can think, plan, and build. Villages form around fertile lands. Irrigation returns, this time using scavenged pipes and human ingenuity. The second agricultural revolution begins, not with stone tablets, but with memories of Google and YouTube tutorials long lost to time. 5. Rebuilding energy, electricity, the lifeblood of modern civilization, would take generations to return. Early communities might rely on water power or simple windmills, slowly learning to rebuild batteries, generators, and light bulbs. But this time, they'd avoid the same mistakes. No overuse, no pollution, no blind industrial greed. The new humans might create a cleaner, more balanced world. 6. The language of progress. As new generations grow up, knowledge becomes sacred. Libraries rise once more, handwritten, not digital. People would rebuild schools, universities, and science from the ground up. Mathematics, physics, medicine, rediscovered through fragments of memory and experimentation. Human curiosity, the most powerful tool of all, reignites. 7. The second civilization. Within centuries, humanity may rebuild cities again, not the concrete jungles of the past, but harmonious spaces powered by sun, wind, and water. A civilization reborn, wiser than before. Maybe this reset wasn't a punishment. Maybe it was evolution's second chance. 8. Would we repeat our mistakes? But the question remains, if we rebuild the world, would we rebuild the same greed, the same wars, the same hunger for power? Or would we finally learn that the true strength of civilization is not in the steel we forge, but in the wisdom we carry? This is Civilization Reset, the story of humanity's second beginning, a story not of machines, empires, or monuments, but of memory, resilience, and the undying fire within us. When the world turned silent, we learned once again how to listen to the earth. When our cities crumbled, we rediscovered what it meant to build. Not from power, but from purpose. This is not the end of civilization. It's the moment we remember why we built it in the first place. Because as long as a single human heart keeps beating, the light of our world will always rise again.